right. Get this all set up. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see. I'd like to share this to other pages here. And we'll get started, hopefully, fingers crossed, promptly at 8 p.m. Share to a page. So I hope everyone's having a good night. A good chiller night. All right, one more to go here. I don't think I can share to my actual page, which is not cool. It's not cool, but yeah. All right, now activate the chat. We ought to get that going here. We're not doing too bad. We got like a minute left. I think we're doing all right. All right, first chat of the night. Good evening. It's away. It's out there in cyber world. We're getting responses already. All right, very cool. Cool. You know what I'd like to do, though? I'd like to share this on my own page. I wonder if I can. Hold up. I'm going to try something. Share now public. Share it to my timeline. I did it. All right. I'm kind of happy now. All right, folks. Here we go. Let's get this shindig started. Hey everybody, this is Bryan Hogue. Welcome to the Chiller Night Live pre-show, where from 8 p.m. Eastern Time until a few minutes shy of 9 p.m. I'll sit here and we'll go over the schedule for tonight's Chiller Night programming on Stream TV. And we'll talk about anything horror or science fiction or paranormal related or anything else you want to throw my way. So all right, let's see what we're getting all kinds of comments already. John says it's about that time. That's right. This is Crozak the Grand, and you are with Bryan Hogue for Chiller Night Pre-Show. Thank you. Thanks for joining us tonight, Crozak the Grand and John. And Cassandra says hi, everyone. Kevin says good evening. Good evening, Kevin. Thanks for joining us. All right, John says good evening from New Jersey. All right, thanks for joining us, John. Who is out there? He says, yeah, who is out there? All right, now he's on YouTube. Let's see what our Facebook friends are saying. David says good evening. Champagne pop. Cheers, chiller friends. John Williams says, hey, John, thanks for joining us. Hey, Emmanuel says, I'm here. Hey. All right, thanks for joining us. Craig White says, hi. Hey, Craig, thanks for joining us. And PK Lynch. Hi, Brian. Jack, how are you and the family? Oh, we're doing pretty good. Thanks for joining us there, Paul. All right. Wow. What a nice start. All right, we're still on YouTube, so that's a plus, a positive. All right, now Brad and Michelle, she wrote a little, sent one of those little, oh gosh, what are those? The it starts with an M. The little yellow guys with the one eye. Off of the. All right, somebody look that up and tell me what that is. It's off one of those animated shows. Brian says hello. Oh, hey, Brian. Kevin says, someone with a speech impediment wanted to know if I believe in goats. Weird question. Yeah, isn't it though? Jeez. John says, when is the haunted house opening? Friday, October 2nd. And man, I'll be speaking about that a little bit later. It's keeping me busy, keep me tired. Here's Brad. All right, I knew he was on here. He wrote to me just a minute before we started. It's the Chill Night pre-show with Bryan Hogue, starring Bryan Hogue. Now here's Bryan. What's on tonight, Bryan? Right. John says Minions. That's it. That's it. I couldn't think of it. All right. Dawn says hello, Bryan. Hey, Dawn. Thanks for joining us. All right. Now here is tonight's schedule. All right, good folks. Look at that. All right. I started adding the pre-show on there and just indicating it's an online show only. But at 9 p.m., Chiller Night Theater on Stream TV. Chiller Night Theater, the movie is Indestructible Man. 11 p.m., Chiller Chat. My guest is Daniel Doing. He is the writer and creator of the Fringe Night comic book. 11:30, Chiller Night Theater. The movie is The Devil Bat. 1:30 a.m. Chiller Chat. My guest is Stan Gordon. I'm sure most of you know Stan as being a nationally known paranormal investigator. He's been on Ancient Aliens, Unsolved Mysteries, Coast to Coast. Just more more shows than you can keep track of. But 2 a.m. Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Bride of the Gorilla. All right. What do we got here? Carrie says, Michael Hughes. Okay, and PK Lynch says, love the shirt. Did you listen to Coast last night? I did not. I actually haven't watched, thanks for about the shirt, by the way. I haven't watched, I haven't listened to Coast in probably going on 5 years, actually. I used to have it playing in the background as I was driving around in the patrol car on the night shifts when I used to work nights. That was really the only time I'd listened to it, but I always loved that show. Hey, Emmanuel says, speaking of YouTube, Bryan, are you still going to upload your Chiller Night Theater telecasts and movies from your shows? I'm planning on it. I'm still planning on it until they boot me off. You know, I don't know. It's a frustrating thing, with YouTube, but we're gonna overstay our welcome as long as I can. So John says, "Where is Glam Fangs? Where is Glam Fangs?" All right, well, hopefully she can join us. Brad says, "What's going on with Chiller Night pre-shows on Saturdays during October during the haunted house?" That's a good question. I'll be honest, I haven't. I'll probably have to do like we did last October. Because it looks like I will once again be reprising my role as the Dark Lord of the Netherworld, Jack Shadow. So I thought, well, if I can not play him and do this through another means, maybe I'll be able to do it at least on my phone or something. But I'll be honest, there's just so much going on that I don't think I'll be able to do that. I most likely will have to postpone the pre-show for 5 weeks. So enjoy it while we have it, and then we'll pick right up again after the haunt season. That's what I'm saying right now. If something else comes up and I can let you know, I'll be glad to do that. But that's what's going on. Okay, now. I always like to start out the show with acknowledging our affiliates. So there's Scott Paulson's Chop Block TV. Chop Block TV. Check them out. They get the Roku channel. They got the Amazon Fire Stick channel. And also check out Scott's The Dead Vault. So check that out as well. And also Paranormal Warehouse at paranormalwarehouse.com. They are supporters of Chiller Night Theater and Chiller Chat, so I want to thank those guys and always appreciate their support. And you know what? I got another sponsor this week for the Harrisville Haunted House. Now, obviously, there is the Vicelli Pizza of Butler, PA, and that's David Long. If you're on here, thank you again and every week for all your support. We got Penn Gold Ice Cream. That is the ice cream shop right here in Harrisville. It's been here for, I think, 92 years, 93 years. It's been here for a while. So, and then we have Gluten Free by D&D. They are from Vollant, Pennsylvania. So they contacted me this week and wanted to know how they can be sponsors of the Harrisville Haunted House. I'll put this stuff up later on, but that's the event that's coming up in October. So, all right. Let's see what was going on there. But that's coming up in October, every Friday and Saturday in October, up until the last night, which is Halloween. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, so there you go. There's going to be some changes to the poster here because I just got the logo there from Gluten Free by D&D and from Vollant, Pennsylvania, and they will be moving some things around the poster to put them on there as well. So I really appreciate their support and glad to have them on. In fact, I'm going to show you. Look at this. Last year they brought in some zombie brain cupcakes. They brought those to us at the haunted house. They were good too. They were very good. And there's the ladies right there, and with some of the ghouls. So, but that was really cool. Yeah, they brought those in. Zombie brain cakes. All right. So they were much appreciated. They didn't last long, but I thought they were pretty cool. But anyways, let's see. All right, we'll talk about the haunted house a little bit later. It's always a fun subject for me. But let's get back to the movies and all the programs and all that. Tanya says, hi. Hey, Tanya, thanks for joining us. All right, where am I at here? I lost track of where I'm at. Brad says, don't worry, there's still Chiller Night private group chat. There is that indeed. Now, don't forget, just because there won't be a pre-show, if some of you are new and there might not be a pre-show, but there will be the regularly scheduled, Chiller Night Theater and Chiller Chat episodes will be running as usual. That will not change. The only thing that will change is this show right here. If I could do it from there, I would. I just don't see how that would happen. All right. Brad says that's something to hang on to. And there's Chop Block. Yeah, check out the Chop Block as well. That'll. I got the Roku channel. PK Lynch. That is right. Our chat was interrupted for a good reason. Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened there. Kevin says, I always order extra gluten. Extra gluten, huh? Hey, Emmanuel says, pizza and ice cream. You got the treats to have a watch party. Yeah, pizza and ice cream. Yeah, that's right. I didn't even really think of that, hey, Emmanuel. That's true. We got pizza, we got ice cream, and now we have gluten-free foods to add to our list of snacks if you want. Especially those zombie brain cupcakes. That was kind of a neat thing. All right, so I'm sitting here looking at this stuff, and it never really took. But all right, so Dale, are you with us? Did you guys? How many of you were able to join Dale on the Chiller Night Facebook group page Thursday night? I hope you were able to check that out. I'll be announcing this next Thursday's movie. I want to see if Dale's on here. Russ says, "Sup, Brian?" Hey, Russ, thanks for joining us. PK Lynch says, you were online with new sponsor for Haunted House. Yes. Yes, we got a new sponsor this week. So, John says, much appreciated. Hey, Emmanuel says, all you need now is beer and pop. You got an event. Yeah. Tell me about it. All right, that would be good. Get all your snacks. I tell you what, we don't have much time. This is the quickest hour of the week for me. I mean, it really, really is. Before I know it, I'm sitting here. It's like it's almost a quarter after right now. I wouldn't have seen that coming, but it seems like I just hopped on here. But we're going to be announcing the. Let's see if Dale's on here. Dale, are you here? If so, let your presence be known, Dale. Dale. So if you're on here, let me know, and if you're not, I'll still announce it. But I always kind of like to have him do it. He's the one who runs the show. Lisa Ann says, "Hello, sorry I'm late. Hey, thanks for joining us. Don't worry, we took attendance at the beginning, but that's all right. No, I'm just glad you joined us tonight." PK Lynch says, "Everybody grab a free ride home." Okay. Yep. All right. Yeah, do that. Do that. And if you are home already, check out Chiller Night Theater at 9 p.m. hopefully. So that's coming up. Hey, Emmanuel says, "Hello, Glam. Hope you're doing good." So she did make it. All right. Well, hello, Glam. I was gonna say, tell her I said hi, but she can see me. I just can't see her. Lisa Ann says, "Hey, Tom. Oh, is Tom on here? Is Tom on here? Well, if he is, hi, Tom. Thanks for joining us." I also got on Thursday night. Paul says, "Okay, because you were asking about that, if you were having trouble getting on there, so I'm glad you got on there." All right, cool. It doesn't look like Dale's with us tonight, so I'll just go ahead. All right, folks. Moment of truth. The moment you've all been waiting for. From Thursday to Thursday. I know it's hard to wait, but this coming Thursday will be... Are you ready? Are you ready? Clown House. That's right. The movie is Clown House. From, gosh, I forget the year. 1989, I think. But it's really cool. Hope you guys get a chance. Now, if you're wondering what the heck that is, and if you're new and you're like, what? I didn't see that on the schedule. This is something different. This is on every Thursday night on the Chiller Night Facebook group page. We have a watch party. Now, this right now is at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and Dale Balzer, he runs the show, and he picks out the movies every week, and he puts on the watch party, so we appreciate that. Be getting some really cool. Lisa Ann says, "Yes, Clown House. Yes, it is." I was almost going to play the trailer here. I thought, well, that'd be kind of neat, and then I thought, well, YouTube would probably, ding me for that. So, but anyways. Brad says, "King's Restaurant would be a great sponsor for the haunted house." It probably would. Yeah. I'd take them. Now, unfortunately, though, my time is so down to the wire. And I've been getting beat up pretty bad by the weather. We've been having horrible weather, and it's taken, and it's, if you saw the pictures of what the destruction, that thing, I get a good portion of it set up. Boom, the weather comes and knocks it down. I get it sat back up, boom, and gets knocked down again. So I just got it sat up again tonight, and I'm really hoping it holds because I've got so much to do over there, and I'm getting exhausted. It's hard keeping up with it. Lisa Ann says, "Killer Clowns from Outer Space." Geez, I had to check and make sure I had the right poster up there. I was like, oh, I hope I didn't put the wrong poster up there. Emmanuel says, "Yes, ma'am. Thanks for saying to all of us, you're a great ghoul friend. LOL." Is that Glam Fangs? Are you talking to her? PK says, "If YouTube drops you, you'll still be doing live pre-show from Facebook." Yeah, I will. And I'll still be doing... it's nice to be on YouTube, but sometimes... to give you an idea, okay, I've been having this trouble with them since like 2016. And everything I put on here is, a copyright violation. It's like, oh, come on. These are public, the movies that play are public domain. They are public domain. But I get these frivolous claims, like somebody owns like 20 seconds of a movie. Like, did it even sound reasonable? So I have to spend all my time, fighting these outrageous claims. And I get tired of it. I figured, take me down if you're gonna do that, then just do it. But I can't spend all day on here. I don't know about you. I don't have all day to sit on here and do that. So I was like, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But back to Clown House. Hope you guys can show up on Thursday and check out the Chiller Night Facebook group page. Now, if you're not a member, request to become a member. We'll let you in, and you can enjoy our Thursday night watch parties. And members can also, you can have watch parties whenever, but just, that's our regularly scheduled watch party time for that group page. And Lisa Ann says, we have orange skies. I saw that on the news. That is strange. They still orange like that, huh? That is so weird. That looks like something out of a apocalyptic movie or something. That's strange. Well, I hope you're in a safe spot. PK Lynch says, do you pay for your time slot? Do I pay for what time? This time slot? I don't pay for this. I do this. This is me. This is just me. I pay out of my pocket, but I mean, like, nobody's paying me for this. I don't know exactly if I'm answering that correctly, but this is just something I do to help promote my show, promote Stream TV. And to do this show because I just think it's fun. Brad says, NFL football games start tomorrow. Yay, go Browns. Okay. Brad says, Steelers at New York Giants on Monday Night Football, 7 p.m. All right, well, if you're still watching football, for those of you who are still watching it, then I hope you enjoy the NFL. But Lisa Ann says, some days are worse. Fires pop up and get put out. Oh, that is crazy. That's insane. I really hope they get that under wrap as soon as they can. PK Lynch, is that why YouTube is messing with you? No, it's not nothing like that. It's just that they were doing that. Actually, it's funny because I saw all these other horror hosts were complaining, wow, they're hitting, these movies are public domain, they're hitting they're hitting our movies. And I saw this going on for a while, like months. And I was like, wow, I'm glad that they're leaving me alone. It was just a matter of time before they got to me. So, again, it is what it is. But anyways, but that was our watch party information. Now, look, hey folks, coming up real quick is Halloween. All right, next month is Halloween. That's a busy time of the year for me, and I do have. Let me show this little promo. 57 seconds of your life. I don't know. You know what? I'm not even going to play well, I might. We have some new people on here, and I'm going to play this real quick. So bear with me. Am I going to? Yeah, here we go.
Chiller Night Theater and Chiller Chat every Saturday night on Stream TV. Chiller programming airs every Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. through 3 a.m. Watch Jack Shadow host classic and not so classic horror and science fiction films of yesteryear on Chiller Night Theater. Then Bryan Hogue hosts Chiller Chat, the weekly talk show that discusses paranormal activities, horror and science fiction movies, and mysteries beyond. If you like horror, science fiction, and the paranormal, Stream TV is the channel to watch every Saturday night. Go to streammedia.tv, that's streammedia.tv, to connect to Stream TV's Roku channel. Or watch Chiller programming online on Chiller Night Theater's YouTube channel or at chillernighttheater.com. That's chillernighttheater.com. chillernighttheater.com.
All right, not sure what happened there. My whole objective of putting that on was for the book. I wanted to show you the little ad for the book, but this is the Chiller Night Spirit of Halloween. I got back from working on the haunted house. I thought that I properly loaded this up right, but I was in such a hurry that I guess I didn't. But this is the Chiller Night Spirit of Halloween. This is the first book. Well, so far the only book in the Chiller Night book series, and this tells the story of five young teenagers head out together. Let's see, I'm reading. Uh, little synopsis here for a night of trick-or-treating, but lose themselves in a dimension of horror. Now they face. No, they don't face a race. They race against the clock to save their souls from the spirit of Halloween himself, Jack Shadow. This All Hallows Eve fantasy is a thrill a minute, and the first in a new series of Halloween fun and terror. Take a step back in time through the veils between the living and the dead. Illustrated by Scott Lubin. The cover art is by Rick Whitlow and written by Jennifer Sadler. Pretty cool. Some really cool illustrations in there. You can find that on Amazon. And if you don't know exactly where to go, you can also go to chillernighttheater.com. You can see the site up there and go to the store section and check it out. I've actually given these away. I give these away during the Friday Night Frights shows. And whoever wins the contest, we've been giving those out. So hope you get a chance to maybe get your own copy. It'll be a nice thing to get for Halloween, the spirit of Halloween. And Lisa Ann has ghosts and devils and skulls and clowns. Hey, Emmanuel says, the YouTube Nazis will make life miserable for you. That's for sure. Oops, watch them block me now. I know. I know. And it's crazy. It's so crazy, isn't it? Brad says, just music for 30 seconds, not public domain. That stinks. Just music for 30 seconds, not public domain. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I missed there. And then A. Emmanuel says, you hit the wrong button. No, I didn't hit the wrong button. What happens is sometimes I'm working over there till I just have enough time to get over here, load up some things, and get started. And I evidently just put on the one promo that didn't have the book on there. So, yeah. So one of those things. All right. PK says, I would love to go ghost hunting. How do you contact a group for that? Also, I want to go Bigfooting. That's a good. I don't know. Normally I have them contacting me, so I guess you just probably get on Facebook and look around and message them, whatever their organizations are called, and just message them or see if they're see if you got any in your area. So, Emmanuel says, Brian, speaking of books, how is your writing project coming along? I know you got the haunted house, so I'm guessing the book is on the back burner. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Yeah. Before I started this, I have I have an outline of 14 different chapters. I got prepared, and my goal is to do the writing myself and to actually do the illustrations myself. So, yeah, that's going to have to wait, unfortunately. And not only until after the haunted house, but maybe even until after the holidays. Because there's a haunt, then the teardown. Now, last year I didn't get done until December 20th. And then, boom, Christmas, New Year's. So it's probably going to be probably a 2021 project. So, but we're going to get back on it. Bob Book says, hello, everybody. Hey, Bob, thanks for joining us. Dog the shirt, Hoagie. Dig the shirt, Hoagie? I think that's what you... Oh, thank you. Yes, my Frankenstein attire. All right, so I love that movie, by the way. Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein. What's your favorite classic monster? Like I'm gonna just say I'll limit it to Universal. Who's your favorite Universal classic monster? Go. All right. Brad says just stick with public domain horror movies on DVD, Brian, not YouTube. LOL. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what, that I'm here understanding that, Brad. But yeah, just that's all we're doing is public domain. PK Lynch, would they work with disabled? I don't drive med. Problem. Love to do stuff like that. I don't know. I couldn't speak on their behalf. Like I know a couple of the groups, like in my area, like when I say my area, from Pittsburgh to Erie, anywhere in like the northwest or the western part of Pennsylvania. Um, I don't know. That's a good question. You have to contact them and check it out. See if they could work with you. Russ says Frankenstein. All right, it's got to be my favorite. John says the creature from the Black Lagoon. All right, I got to get me a creature shirt. I don't have one of those yet. Good one, good one. And speaking of, like I said, after the holiday season, after the haunt, after the holidays, I'll get to, working on that book again. Uh, Also, what's coming up would be the Friday Night Frights, the Jack Shadow Friday Night Frights. Um, they'll be back. You know, those were a lot of fun, and we got we were doing those earlier this year, and of course I had to stop it because we were getting into the later part of the summer, and that's of course when I start the haunted house project that I work on. So, because I don't have my own building, I have to keep building, building up, like an empty facility, and building that up, and then having it, and then tearing it all down, and then it goes, has to be transported and stored. So it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, and setting it up, tearing it down. Takes its toll on the props and the lumber and on this guy. So, but anyways, the Friday Night Frights, that is an online live show where Jack Shadow hosts a movie. It's a live, unedited version of Chiller Night Theater. In fact, let me pull up the schedule here tonight. Indestructible Man. That was one of the. If you want to know, actually, all three of the movies that we're going to be playing tonight were Friday Night Frights from this year. So if you kind of, if you're new on here and are kind of wondering what the heck I'm talking about, just check out the 9 o'clock one for example, because Jack Shadow, the host, interacts with the guests, the viewers online, and then a week later, that is the feature movie of the week at 9 p.m. on Saturday, and the next Saturday night. I gotta have time to edit it on Stream TV. So kind of neat. It's online first on a Friday night, and then the very next week on Saturday night, it's the feature show on Stream TV, online, on Roku, and on the local TV channel for that area, for Oil City. And then Ava says, hopefully I didn't make too much noise coming in. No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did, baby. But thank you. And PK Lynch says, also, I'd like to go to Skywalker Ranch. Oh, Skywalker Ranch? Is that Skywalker or Skinwalker? Is that what you mean? Because either one of those sounds kind of fun. Skywalker or Skinwalker Ranch. Dale says, hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Oh, hey, there he is. Hey, Dale, I put up the poster. I already announced the movie. I wasn't sure if you were going to make it, but All right, so there it is. Clown House. Dale's the one who does the movies there on Thursday night. He picks them out, and he just lets me know, and I put the poster up. So he runs that show there on Thursday nights, and much appreciated that he does that. So, in fact, if you guys ever have any requests, either for Chiller Night Theater, public domain, but for Dale, he might be able to play. He might be able to play some stuff on there. He's been playing a lot of the '80s movies, which is a really awesome, cool era in horror movie history, or the horror movies. Like I said, not too many classics came out of that decade, but I'll tell you what, it was a fun time for horror movies. Probably the funnest decade as far as horror movie production that I can think of. And then A. Emmanuel says, I saw Stan Gordon on your list there and thought it was a Flash Gordon porno. What, Stan Gordon? What? Oh, PK Lynch says, Skinwalker. Yeah, Skinwalker, man. That's what I thought you meant. Yeah, I figured. But I'm also a big Star Wars fan, so every once in a while I veer off towards Star Wars land and I get to chat. And so I thought, well, maybe it could be this or could be that. Speaking of Star Wars, now I will say this: no Mandalorian season 2 trailer yet. Okay, the show comes out October 30th is when it starts. Okay, it starts streaming October 30th next month. Next month it comes out. We don't have a trailer. We don't even have a teaser trailer. Nothing. We had a few pictures that went online. Were in a magazine. Came out this week, and that was like, wow, okay. I'm not all that thrilled. Okay, they didn't show me anything, substantially new. So they showed the characters. If you watch season 1, you know the characters. I mean, they didn't show any new characters for season 2, the ones that are being rumored or suggested that they're going to be on there. So, big deal, right? I want the trailer. Hurry up. Dale says, love the 80s. I know. They're great. Brad says, they have a lot of horror movies from Universal and NBC's Peacock streaming network. Oh, I love it. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I have I think every one of them on either DVD or VHS. Remember those? So, Emmanuel says, Stan Gordon, I thought it was a movie. Oops. It's your guess. Oh, Star Gordon. I thought you... Wonder what the heck you were talking... Star Gordon is what you thought it was. Okay, I thought I was reading it Stan Gordon again. All right, my mind filled this, put the N in there. Ah, yes. It's not that kind of show. John says, good things come to those who wait. Yes, they do. They usually do, typically. Brad says, no trailer? What's the deal here? I don't know, but I'm getting frustrated. Is it too hard, to put a trailer out? Is it really? All right, Bobo, we're going to have to wait a little bit to see if you're really on there or not. Oh, I'm going to be so disappointed if he's not. Don't worry, Bobo. I think you're going to come back. You're going to make your big comeback. There is. Now listen, and then I'll get back onto the chiller stuff. All right, don't worry. I always go full circle. All right, I veer off a little bit sometimes, but I come back. Always come back. But anyways, they're saying 8 episodes, just like last year. I wish there would be more, but it's a very big production. All right, I'll take it. 8 episodes. I don't know if you heard the rumors. Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars and Rebels series is supposed to be making her live action debut in The Mandalorian Season 2. And also, Boba Fett is supposed to be making his return. And we haven't seen him since Return of the Jedi. I'm saying return, emphasizing that, because one of the episodes I hear is called The Return. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but I'd like it to. I don't know. I just maybe it's Boba Fett. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. All right. He was just such a cool character to me when I was a kid. At least in The Empire Strikes Back. and PK Lynch says, Brian, do also by any chance Waverly Hills Sanitarium Hospital? I've known some people who have gone there. I certainly know people who want to go there. I've never been there. Obviously, it's a very well known place to go, and for the paranormal. So I don't know. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been there? So let me know if you have. Anybody, if you've been there, let me know. Hey, Emmanuel says, "Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm still waiting for the Godzilla versus Kong trailer." Well, me too. Me too. Um, I think it was on Chiller Theater when I was growing up. I think on Chiller Theater with Chili Billy's Chiller Theater. I think that's where I saw the first movie, from 1962, the first version of that movie. So I have that on DVD, and I don't know. I like King Kong. I also like Godzilla. But I will say, there's no way Kong could even. I mean, Godzilla would step on him. There's, there's no. I understand for the remakes there, they made Kong just gigantic, but in the original version, he's only what? Maybe how tall is Kong? 20 feet, 25, maybe 30 feet at the highest. You know, that's a big ape, but it's not anything compared to Godzilla is like he's taller than he's as tall as like a skyscraper or something. Uh, so I don't know. He took a few creative liberties there to make that match happen. And Paul says Ghost Hunter Taps did an episode there. Yeah, I think they did. I think I recall hearing about that. I don't watch too much. Like I've gone out with paranormal investigators. I've gone out with them. We've recorded stuff, and I've done stuff for my show. In fact, the very first time I did Chiller Chat, my very first guest was a group of paranormal investigators that we went out on the field with them, and it was kind of neat because they had a live cam set up, and we were telling them on the show, go to this live cam, and you can see us live. And so I've gone out with investigators. I've gone out with several teams, different teams, and had them on the show. But I gotta say, I really don't watch it much on TV. Like I don't really watch those shows. First of all, I really don't watch too much TV, or maybe it's at night, very late at night when I'm just kind of ending my day. But so I don't really watch that many of them. But I know it's a big popular thing, with, like Ghost Hunter and Taps. And then Paul says in the first season, Eastern State Penitentiary. How far is that from you? Eastern State. Well, I'm on the western side of the state, so I don't know mile wise how far it is away from me, but probably a good a good distance. I'm over on the western side of the state. I'm actually about like an hour north of Pittsburgh. So give you an idea. But okay, now I was going to mention the haunted house coming up. Check out that picture. Isn't that kind of neat? I just took the picture of us, in front of the green screen and stuck it on this background, which was the background for last year's Haunt commercial. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. Yeah, I just can't wait. Like a little kid on Christmas Eve, waiting. All right, so what's going on out there, folks? Anything good going on? Let me throw up the schedule again. All right, at 9 p.m., Chiller Night Theater, the movie's Indestructible Man. 11 p.m., Chiller Chat, my guest is Daniel Doing. 11:30 p.m., Chiller Night Theater, the movie is The Devil Bat. That, of course, is with Bela Lugosi. 1:30 a.m., Chiller Chat, my guest is Stan Gordon. Stan Gordon. Hey, Emmanuel. Not Star Gordon. And then 2 a.m., Chiller Night Theater, the movie is Bride of the Gorilla. All right, there you have it. There you have it, folks. That's the programming for tonight. And let's see. Okay, I wanted to talk about the haunted house coming up because every well, Friday and Saturday, but of course on Saturdays I won't be here. I won't be here to do the pre-show. However, Stream TV will of course still be airing everything that they always air every Saturday night. So the Chiller Night Theater and the Chiller Chat episodes are still going to be airing. So I have to do what I did last year and just not be here because I'm over somewhere else. But anyways, so that's coming up. Paul says they caught an apparition getting up and running on the third tier. Scared me bad. Oh yeah? Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's not something you see every day. I was with them, and I was with the group, and they did the flashlight. You ever see the flashlight thing where they stick a flashlight in a certain location? They have their whatever gauges and reader detectors they have going on, and they're talking to the ghosts and asking it to turn off the flashlight, and I saw the flashlight go off. Oh, good, thank you. Can you have it come on? And it comes back on, and they did that for several times, and so it's interesting seeing stuff like that. I gotta say, like, I do this stuff. I keep an open mind to everything. I do. Uh, I would like to see something a little bit more. I know you're probably saying like, "Wow, that's quite a bit." It is. It is. I mean, but to me, it's still that shows me a flashlight going on and off. And I understand, like, it's not under normal conditions, but I love interviewing people who do this type of thing because I kind of, I would like to believe, I think we all kind of have that within us, where you want to believe that there's a Bigfoot. You want to believe there's a Loch Ness monster. You want to believe that there's ghosts or something other than what we see and experience and have knowledge of in our day-to-day life. It's exciting. It's kind of thrilling, It's could maybe be a little scary, It is interesting. I would love to know one way or the other. We had somebody on here who was talking about. They were talking about werewolves or dogmen, like that they've witnessed that type of transformation. Not the person talking to me, but the person who talked to a person who did it, which is I would love to interview. I would love to interview somebody making the claim that they are the ones who transformed. I'd love to have them as a guest on Chiller Chat. I would love to, okay, I don't expect to see that happen, but, just to, have a conversation with somebody like that, I think would be pretty interesting. I keep an open mind. But I still am very firmly rooted to reality. So it's hard for me to, I enjoy those interviews. I do, but I am when I'm asking these questions, I'm really asking the questions because I want to know, like, what got you interested in this? What makes you think that this is real? Do you believe in them? Some of the investigators don't believe. they're kind of like me, I guess. I mean, I'm open to the possibility, but if I haven't seen it, I can't say that I believe it. But some of them are, and that's kind of neat, to get that because you go in there 100% believing, you're gonna hear something, and oh, that was a ghost. In my mind, but I like the ones who they got they have like a they're fair and balanced, but they are, because some of the groups believe and some they don't, or at least they're very skeptical, and then they go through the trouble to debunk. You know, they look to debunk their work. You know, if they're doing that, I think that is the definition of investigation. That's they are conducting an investigation. So that's interesting to me. All right, now let's see. Tom says I'm working on getting a group of the Gross Fest fam to come up to the haunted house. Oh, that's great, Tom. Thank you. I saw you posting something like that. Now I will say this. I will say this. I wonder if I have a picture on here. All right. I just want you to know, like, if you're traveling like over an hour, okay, I'm going to tell you that the haunt, because of the limit, I don't have my own building. It's under 1,300 square feet. That I've put this in a large pavilion with an adjoining tent section that keeps getting knocked over by the weather. But to keep that in mind. I appreciate. I know you guys are a distance, and I would love for you guys to come up. I absolutely love to see that. But just keep that in mind. It takes under 10 minutes to go through. So I just want you to know that up front. But if you come on up, I would love to see you guys. Absolutely. John says, will Jack take Christmas off, or will he be able to show Santa Claus versus the Devil, where Santa Claus conquers the Martians? He's probably going to take Christmas off. I'll be honest. I'm so, like, even right now, I'm excited. With the upcoming haunt season and Halloween, but I get so exhausted. I just do. I get so tired because it's so much. And afterwards, because up until Christmas I might even still be tearing down and transporting and storing the stuff. So I really, and then plus getting ready for the holidays, and so because of that, I might not be able to. I would just say I'm not planning on it. So that's why I kind of like to pick things up again in January. This time of the year takes so much out of me, and that would be fun to see Jack Shadow host that. But yeah, I probably not. you know, um, this time of the year takes so much out of me, and that would be fun to see. Let's see. So Tom, getting back to you. Yeah, let me know, or private message me or something. If you know which night you're coming up. But I just want to let you know that, like, I wish I had before, when I in my early haunt days, I had a 50 by 100 building. I had 5,000 square feet, and it was a nice size building. I put that building up just for the haunted house. I'd like to get some land here, and put up another building. Uh, right now that's what I have to work with, and plus it's kind of neat because it's in the community park here, so I like to kind of add the work with the community on that, so they benefit as well. Tom says I was there last year. We want to support you, and a reason to get to see some people we haven't because of the COVID. Oh yeah, no, I remember that. I remember you coming up, so. Um, Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. I would love to see you guys. Um, yeah, if you want to do that, that would be outstanding. I would love to see you guys. So I remember we got a picture of you guys. So um, John says, and another great show is done for now. Stay tuned for Chiller Night Theater. This is Crozak the Grand, and as always, For the best fans of Jack Shadows, stay thrilled and keep chilled. Special announcement coming next Saturday night. All right. All right. Well, we'll be looking forward to your special announcement, I suppose. Thanks for joining us, John. And Paul says, if anyone lives near Burke, Virginia, 20 minutes south of D.C., I will pay for Lolo and chips. Okay. All right. So, all right, folks. It is about that time, isn't it? We usually cut out a few minutes early. So, one last time for the schedule here. 9 p.m. Indestructible Man on Chiller Night Theater. 11 p.m. Chiller Chat. My guest is Daniel Doing. 11:30 Chiller Night Theater. The movie is The Devil Bat. 1:30 a.m. Chiller Chat. My guest is Stan Gordon. 2 a.m. Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Bride of the Gorilla. All right, so that's coming up here in just a few minutes. So, with that, hope everybody had a good time. Hope you had a good night. And hey, the night is early. It's only just beginning. So, have a good night. Have a good chiller night. And I will see you next week.